Actually, he don't like it.
Like a spicy food or Indian food?
Connect, world peace. Let us introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Himani from India. I came here last year, like 2023 September, and I'm a student in Chungang University Global MBA department. I completed my second semester and right now it's a summer vacation.
Let us introduce your country.
I'm coming from India, which is like really famous for culture and his food. We have actually a lot of official language. Like actually people here think that I only speak Hindi, but no, actually we have 30 official language in my country and even more, but I speak 10 of them. So, and Hindi is not my official language. My official language is Bengali and I'm from Kolkata, West Bengal, which is the east part of the India. We are famous for our food. Like our most spiciest food in India belongs to Kolkata, my place. We have really pretty view in my city and even though the whole India. So like there is actually a say that if you visit the whole India, it means you have visited the whole world because you can get desert, you can get sea, you can get like a winter and summer, all the things in all the parts in India. So most welcome to my country.
India is very big country, right?
Yes.
I visit some cities when I was a high school student. I visit the India, Delhi and Pune. Do you know?
Pune, yeah,
but
most
Pune.
people go there over there.
I remembered weather was very hot.
Yeah, that's why the recommendation is if you ever go to India, you should visit from October until next year April, not either March, like October to March. This is the good season for the foreigners because India is a tropical country and the summer is so bad there. So that's why like if you go to visit to India, then from October to March is the best season to visit.
Actually, I visit on May.
That's why.
Oh,
That's why.
Wow. Yes.
May, June, July. This 3 months is a no month. No, like a big no to go to India. Any place, even though the most north place, it's a big no. Don't go.
India food is famous, right? So and curry and
Samosa.
samosa. But like, did you visit the Indian restaurant in Korea?
Yes, I did.
That taste is similar or different?
No. It's so different. It is so different. Like, speaking honestly, like, it's actually a little bit sweet. Like, I actually asked them, the chef, like, please try to make the food a little bit like authentic, like India. And they said, yeah, I'm making sure that your food will be exactly the taste as like India. So I was excited. I was like, okay. But when the food came, I was a little bit disappointed because it was more like a sweet. It's actually not authentic, but I will not say all because the lassi here was almost same, the taste of the lassi, but I ordered the butter chicken. That one is a little bit sweet. I mean, butter chicken is normally a sweet curry dish, but they made it more sweet. The taste is actually different.
Would you recommend Korean people which Indian food is best for them?
Naan and butter chicken is better for them. And some restaurant here have like a starter, which we call in India as a chaat, like a samosa chaat or papri chaat, something like that. They can eat it. It's made by sweet and turmeric sauce. So it's a good starter as a good kick. For the spicy lover people, they must try there is a lamb curry. You should ask for the spicy and with biryani and some like a tandoori chicken with the naan. It's a must recommended food.
Actually, he don't like it.
Like a spicy food or Indian food? I mean, there is coming to question like you don't like spicy food or Indian food?
Sorry.
No. It's
Yeah, but I love it. I love Indian food.
okay.
India have so many different seasoning.
Yes.
Yeah, so my parents never eat Indian food.
Okay.
But I think more young Korean people, they like Indian food. It depends on how to get diverse.
Oh yeah. Yes, actually, like mostly Korean people think that Indian people only eat curry, rice, and naan. And in curry, just butter chicken. But it's wrong actually. Like actually in north part, like mostly Delhi area, it's a butter chicken, naan, this stuff. But if you go to the south, like a Tamil side, then you get like a yogurt rice, which said as a curd rice. It made by yogurt and other some more spices there. And if you go to the east part, like to our part, it's more like a fish related. We are like a Busan area, like a coast part, so you will get more fishes and seafoods there. And if you go to the west part, and there is like a more traditional foods like from like when the kings used to be there, India used to be colonized by British, so that kind of food you will get. So different part, different taste.
Someday I want to visit one more time.
Then please visit first to my city.
Oh.
Start from my city, because my city is the most oldest city because like my city used to be the capital of India before. Visit first my city. You will get a lot of good thing there.
What is the biggest difference, the culture things between the Korea and India?
Actually, there was not much cultural difference between India and Korea because it's almost similar, like bowing to elders, and then when we meet the new peoples to like greet them. Yeah, like one thing was different, like drinking culture here is so high, which is not normal in India. Actually, like we also drink, like I don't drink like a Indian people do drink, but we actually don't drink with the elders. In my department, if like a professor take us for dinner or any lunch gathering, so we actually like drink all together. But in India, we don't actually drink together. It's like a show the respect to the elders. They drink by themselves, and if the younger one wants to drink, they just change the table. They do it by themselves and they do it by themselves. Korean people, like mostly like ajumma, ajushif, they really like appreciate foreigners so much. Like I faced a lot, like whenever I'm going somewhere, they're like, oh, Nandika, 너무 예쁘지. But which country I am from, and then after have some conversation for the appreciation, they give some maybe tea bags or some chocolates or cookies, whatever they have. Yeah, I like that one.
Do you think the Korea is good for a foreigner to live?
Yes. If Korea is really good for foreigners, I will mostly say for women. My country is not safe much for foreigners, mostly for women. But Korea is really safe, mostly for women. And I agree that if the country is safe for the women, then the country is safe for everyone. Even though like during the semester or off semester, if I go anywhere for volunteering work or any of my part-time, and I'm coming late at the night, like maybe after 1 or 2 a.m., I never feel like I'm unsafe at the road. It's safe. Even though I'm taking any alleyway or something like that, it's safe. Maybe sometime you will, like foreigners can experience some bad stuff, which I did last week. But it depends on the situation. And there is nothing that every country is not so perfect. There's some exceptions. So yeah, beside the exceptions, Korea is safe for women. So it's safe for everyone.
Tell me the best thing and worst thing about Korea.
The best thing about Korea is whenever you ask any help, like actually, like before coming here, everyone thinks also that the language is a big barrier in Korea. I will say no, but it has exceptions. Like if you are coming to the Seoul, there will be no language barrier because pretty much people do speak English. Either they do understand English. So out of shyness, they might not speak English, but they will help them. People are here helpful. And about the worst thing is for vegetarians, like mostly a lot of people are vegetarian here. Remember one thing, in Korean restaurants, they consider eggs also as a vegetarian food. Like normally, according to like my culture, during the Tuesday, I normally eat vegetarian food. But one day I was outside, so I after thinking a lot, I came to a idea that let's eat just a bibimbap. This can be a safest option. I told to the sajangnim that not to put anything like whichever considered as a like a non-vegetarian in my culture. But he literally put eggs there. I was like, you put egg? He was like, yeah, it's a vegetarian. I was like, okay, and then I have to get away from all the eggs by myself and then mix it and eat. So if you're a vegetarian, then this is something you should consider about before coming. That's all.
When I was in Sri Lanka, I should cook myself. I searched my Korean food recipes, but almost all food have meat or eggs. Korean food, so because I can't get any but meat or eggs at there. That was very difficult to cook, except meat or egg. I so understand the difficulty about that. I think there is not much vegetable restaurants in Korea.
Yes, you have to choose. Either you have to decide or you have to tell to the 사장님 that what you don't want in your food. And make sure to be clear, not egg too. Because egg is considered as not a vegetarian as well.
Oh, then there is the vegetarian menu in McDonald's in India? So,
Yes.
Don't have any patty?
No, they have patty, but it's made by cottage cheese. Like tofu, tofu, tubu. It's made by that tubu.
That is delicious?
Yes, either potato as well, like a potato-based patty. So it's actually delicious. I will not say delicious because I am not a proper vegetarian person, but for my religion, maybe once in a week we have to maintain that. But I'm not a full vegetarian person, so my personal opinion, I don't like that. I don't like that.
Tell us your university and your major.
I'm studying in Chungang University. This is in English, it's called as the Central University of Seoul. And in Korean, it's a Chungang University, Chungangdaekgyo. This situated in the central of the Seoul, which is the Huksok and Dongjak area. And from here, Han River is really close. And this is the most expensive area. But we have cheap places too, like a E-Mart and no brands. So I'm depending on them. And about my major is global MBA, and I'm majoring in global finance and technology. And professors are really, really, really good. We have marketing as well. We have miscellaneous and management technology as a major. So whatever people wanna take, you guys can choose wisely, as I choose global finance and technology.
Then why you choose the Chungang University?
Okay, so for choosing Chungang University was actually there was an option in my list, like a Yonsei, either Seoul or either Chungang University, and I applied in 3 of them. But the scholarship amount I was getting, Chungang was the most highest one. So I checked the area. Chungang University was pretty good, and the situated area mostly in front almost Han. I can literally see Han River in front of from my dormitory room. Just exactly direct view. Not only Han, the Namsan Tower too. I can see both. So that's why I'm let's go to the Chungang University. And this is in the Seoul and one of the top university as well in Korea. So why not?
Tell us the tuition of Chungang University.
I'm actually getting a 70% aid. 70% is taking care of my department and the 30% is taking care of me, which I'm paying from my stipend every year. And one more thing, I don't know about other university. The good part about Chungang University is if you are not able to pay the tuition fees in a one go in the starting of the semester, you can pay it as an installment every month. So this is the best thing I think for the students who are the foreigners mostly, because paying a big amount those mostly don't have the scholarship. For the big amount paying all together, it's a little hard for them. So paying as an installment is the easiest one, I think. And you guys can approach professors for the tuition aid or to give sponsorship. I'm not sure about business department. Maybe I consider myself as a lucky one that I got contact with the professor. But I actually heard about some of my known people that they tried to approach a professors in business department, but they didn't receive any kind of a back reply. So I should say sorry or not, I don't know. But you guys can also try from other way, because computers, AI, engineering, mechanical, electrical, they are so active. So if you guys are coming to those departments, feel free to approach the professor. They have plenty of lab, so you guys will get the sponsorship so easily. So yes, I get like a monthly stipend from the professor, and beside I do some part-times not oftenly. Now it's a summer vacation, so I do it oftenly, just not to leave lonely, just not to make myself alone. So I do the alba. Yeah, that's all about the tuition. Tuition I guess a little bit high, but if you get a scholarship, it will be not so much feels like.
After your class or break time, what did you do? Our subscribers want to know that.
Okay. So normally like my classes are really rush, because my class starts from like, I don't know, it is the way they designed or I take the class that way. My class normally starts from morning 8:30 or 8 a.m. and it ends almost to the 6 p.m.
Wow.
So I normally don't get break in the middle. Like it's maybe a 15-minute break, and during the 15-minute break, I get lazy that to go to the Chia Ochin, like a basement 5, and buy something and come back. I get more lazy, so I feel like let's take a rest for the 15 minutes. But normally in my break days, I try to make myself active, like to do volunteering. And if I feel like I had so much for this week, I just become the lazy person, lie down in the bed, watch some Netflix and chill myself with myself. So yeah, that is how I spend my time during the semester. But during vacation, I become the most active person. I try my best to engage myself with volunteering, with part-times, whatever part-times I get, mostly are volunteerings.
You are living in the dormitory, right?
Yes.
So if you want to live the other city, you can live there.
I have to take permission first, because for the scholarship students, it works a little different. So I have to take the permission before. I don't think so I need the permission, because it's better to live here, because my classes are almost in the morning. So I can choose wake up and come. And if I stay out, I have to wake up in the early morning and then take a bus or subway and then come. So this is most good choice to live in the dormitory.
But around the Chungang University, there are some rooms.
Yes, but it's so expensive. It's so expensive. Like the room I live right now, if I want the same room outside of the Chungang University, it will be around a 550 or almost around 600,000 Korean won per month. Yes, but I paid 450,000 Korean won for 2 months. Why not? Why not live in dormitory? I mean, I just have to share my room. So I think sharing is a good part, because in Korea, most of the foreigners feel alone, which I can relate. Because one of the thing also Korean people, I will not say Korean people are being stereotyped. They are actually so shy to start any conversation. There is a lot way for foreigners. We feel like we are alone. There is no one to talk. We are so lonely. So that's why I think living in the dormitory is the best option. At least you have a roommate to talk with, to share stuff with. So that's why.
So I heard many foreigners, they have difficulties to get Korean friends.
But there is also option that every university have dongari, a club activities. I will suggest to just open yourself. I mean, I can understand, even I was in the same situation as well when I came. And also my personality type is so introvert. So I can't just open myself to anyone. Even though my brain is talking a lot, but my mouth is oh, okay. I just oh, okay. But my brain is say it already. And I'm oh, okay. So you have to try yourself as well, because we know you can't clap by your one hand. You have to use both hands. So you have to start by yourself too. So people start to approach. So I will say to approach, try to get involved with different dongari activity I do. So you can make friends that time, and the life will be a little bit easy. And to say dongari, in the club activity, the club people do speak English. So don't worry about it.
Are you learning Korean language?
Yes, as the vacation started, I started to learn. But there is one thing, like I have one friend who lives in 9th floor and I'm actually in the 11th floor. I actually met her so suddenly, like it was actually so suddenly. So she is from Kyrgyzstan and she don't speak English.
Oh.
And I I can speak Korean. So right now we are exchanging our language. Like she is teaching me Korean and I am teaching her English. Like we started around like at the night, like from 10 p.m. until 1 p.m. So we have a 3-hour class. First 1.5 hours she teach me English, and then 1.5 hour I teach her English. We're just exchanging. So I guess like if you are like coming as a student only, then it's a best way to find someone who are interested in learning your language and you can learn Korean from them. It will be saving a way to save your money and you can make friends from other countries as well. So yeah, this is my suggestion, but it depends on the people as well.
Okay, let's look around this Chungang University.
Okay.